Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick and today we're checking out something very cool called Super Mario Bros. Crossover. This is for all you classic Nintendo game nuts out there, which I am one of those people as well. So this is basically Super Mario Bros. Reimagined with a whole bunch of other classic Nintendo characters and otherwise all playable. So you can take them for a spin on some of these levels that you probably remember so fondly. I believe there may be some other twists as well, including the fact that, you know, if you're playing as Samus, you can actually lay down bombs and shoot your, arm cannon and, all that good stuff. So let's open it up, start it out. Before we get into it, though, I do want to show you very quickly. It's got a huge different, roster of graphical options you can play with. If you just switch through these, you can actually see we've got all these different skins to look at the game through, and this is the Super Mario Brothers, or Super Mario World skin, I suppose. No, you know what, this is Mario Brothers, All-Stars. And then we've got Mario 3, and you'll see everything changes. The interface changes, the sprites change for every individual character. The backgrounds all change, all the tile sets change. Then we've got an SNES Mario 3. Super Mario World with the music, actually, which is very cool. Mario Land 2, so this is the Game Boy, the 6 golden coins, but in color. So similar music and tile set. The Blaster Master set, which actually ends up sort of looking a little like Castlevania, but it is its own thing, and you can see the Goombas turn into Blaster Master characters or enemies. Very cool. Zelda 2. Demon Returns. That's the only one I don't think I know, actually. And then Invisible, I guess, if you're an expert and you want to challenge yourself. Or pretend you're doing some kind of horrible ROM hack, I guess. And then there's a random option, and then you can go on and change any of these options from within the game itself. I think it's appropriate, though, to just play it on Classic, at least for the first part, and then we can maybe go back and tweak some of this stuff. There are also cheats that you can change and mess with. I haven't actually played this properly yet, so I don't know how to unlock them, but we're going to have a look. I don't know what the difference between new game and quick play are, but we're gonna try out a standard game. Select a gameplay mode, all characters, or single. Wow, there's a lot of options. Let's go with the current tutorials. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I think I probably got a handle on it already, but use the arrow keys to move the cursor, and press Z to select a character. Press X to change character skins. Press C to change map skins. Okay. I think we're good with what we've got. So we've got, let's look at our roster here. Mega Man, Bass, Bill Riser from Contra, Ryu Hayabusa, the Sophia 3 from Blaster Master. Does the actual, oh yeah, it's Jason, right? That's the character's name that goes in there. Simon Belmont from Castlevania. I love that the sprites are like the actual sprites and everything. Samus Aran, I don't know how you say the last name properly. Link, of course, and Luigi and Mario, of course. So you can actually just play like a normal game of Mario Brothers in this if you so choose, I suppose. Or you can just go for random. I'm going to start out playing as my favorite character of all time, Samus. Man, we're 4 minutes in and I haven't even started the game yet. Now it's going to be a little less than that. Each character controls just like they do in their own games. Use arrow keys to move, press Z to jump, and X to attack or run. Note that Mario and Luigi are the only characters that can jump on enemies. For some characters, you can press T for an alternate attack and Tab to change weapons. You can pause the game by pressing Escape. In the pause menu, you can save or load a game and change several options. If the game runs slow, try changing music consoles or turn the music off. Okay. Highly recommend play with a gamepad. Yeah, of course. And see their website. If you have any questions, ask. And there's a forum. Alright, so here we are, playing as Samus in Super Mario, and it's pretty weird, man. So I just got some missiles. I want to see what this is going to give me. Does that give me the Varia suit? Mushroom gives you an extra hit and enhances your character. If you take damage, you lose the mushroom and some upgrades you collected. And easy and higher. You can get most of them back by collecting another mushroom. Alright, so I made my gun shoot a reasonable distance now. I can actually headbutt these blocks, which is nice to note. I love that. You even do the morphing ball and everything. You can even do an air morphing ball, which is like a... I don't think it's like an advanced maneuver, but it's not like something that you would think they would care to try to emulate. my goodness, I love the music changing like that and everything. Maybe I can unlock a screw attack. Oh man, I can also go nuts on all the bricks. And shoot a missile. What does a missile do to a wall? Pretty much the same as a regular shot, it looks like. How freaking cool is this? I mean, I know it's not exactly like the same style of like a crazy indie game as normal on the show, but I just thought that this was definitely something I needed to show off. I mean, it is technically an indie game. It's a well, very elaborate sort of a ROM hack thing, but it sort of took the form of its own completely new thing. I guess that platform has to be there in case some characters can't make that gap. Does that mean I can jump all the way over? No? Okay. Obviously a ton of work went into this to be able to actually say that this is all compatible. I unlocked the infinite time cheat. Cheats can be unlocked by meeting certain conditions. To find out the required conditions for a cheat, pause the game, go into the cheats menu, and select a lock cheat. Okay. Good to know. So I can actually change characters between levels, which is great for YouTube, because it means that we don't have to keep going backward or just playing as the same character. So my second choice, of course, is going to be Mega Man. And we've got the Mega Man 1 character select music there. Which character is this? Flame Man? I know I recognize all of them, I'm not going to be able to remember them off the top of my head. When Mega Man has a mushroom, hold X to charge up his... Oh, sweet, so I actually get my Mega Buster working properly and everything. I wonder if I can unlock Rush. Also very wise that the developer lets the projectile pass through the block once you know, need to reach the next one in sequence. He's got a good jump on him, actually. He actually seems more like he's suited to... Oh, and we can just destroy turtles entirely. He might be more suited to feeling like he's underwater a little bit. Because I know Mega Man's jump, it's not usually that high, right? It's... I mean, it's not far... Oh, right, I can't jump on stuff. It's not drastically different, but it's like 3/4 from what that actual height is, I think. Still, I'm sure concessions were made to make compatibility be the top priority. When you're standing very close up to a block, though, it looks like you can't necessarily shoot it. Like, there's maybe some weird interactions like that. The collision's a little wonky sometimes, but no big deal. Alright, so obviously, any Mario player would have to try to get up on the top here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, actually. I guess I gotta... Yeah, because I can't break into the block, so I don't know how I'm going to get up above the roof. Oh, that's sweet. I know, you probably just want to see me keep making progress anyway. Oh, I can always do it at the platform sequence up ahead. So I never really get an opportunity to talk about how much I do love the old Nintendo games. I mean, I was brought up at the time when this stuff was all, you know, cutting edge. I was born in '85, so as you can imagine, thankfully I was the type of, in a family where I had access to all of this stuff, and I was playing, you know, Mega Man, Mario, all of the good stuff back then. May as well not warp too far ahead. Let's go to Warp Zone 3. Who should I play? Let's do... I want to see how Ryu handles. Oh man. Crazy that you can play as the ship from Blaster Master, the car from it. Climb any wall by jumping toward it. While climbing, press back and Z to jump backwards off a wall. And by the way, you can turn off all of these reminders if you were wondering. I think I might have shown you that already, but just in case, if this gets annoying, you don't have to look at it every time. Press down and Z to detach from a wall. If you are near the top of a wall, press Z to jump on top of it, press C or up, and X when to throw special weapons when you have enough ammo. This should be interesting. Your least traditional style character here. Oh man. Right. It's Mario, so yeah, one hit kills you. Let's just keep on rolling. I just want to see if I can maybe try all the characters. Oh, you can get out of the ship too? That is crazy. Can use special weapons with C? I wonder if you get the Thunderbolt and everything. I played the crap out of Blaster Master when I was a little kid, but I never actually beat it because the paths in that were so out of sequence. Press tab to switch between them. Alright, well I gotta get a mushroom first before anything's gonna happen. Alright, what's that gonna give me? Doesn't look like much. I guess I might need more firepower first. I guess it looks like I've got the upgraded blaster now. And I don't think I can land on Goombas. Wow, I'm surprised that Piranha Plant waited for me to jump off. Shoot, shoot, shoot. There we go. You can very easily end up screwing yourself by shooting some of these blocks when you didn't mean to. Because that is one problem you never had. Oh wow, they actually drop missiles. That is awesome. Oh man, invincibility! Give it. Alright, temporary invincibility. And it goes to the boss music! All characters have infinite ammo for the duration of the star. There's apparently a way I can, like, walk up walls like you could in the proper game. Oh, what is that? It's a blaster up, right? Oh, that's hover, right. Press C will in the air to hover, the hover bar will recover. I can't believe how much detail has gone into this whole thing. Every time I think of, like, I've reached a precipice of being impressed, it's like, nope, we're just getting started. And the developer actually took the time to emulate, like, every little detail of each of these characters. And it is very cool. I mean, I never thought this is the type of thing that I would ever see. And we've got, like, Hyper Beam now. Nothing in that one, apparently. We got our fully charged shots. I hope one day I can actually beat Blaster Master. Maybe when I'm 50. It certainly takes some of the urgency out of it, though, not playing as Mario. I mean, the whole pacing feels different. I feel like I'm not in any kind of rush. Just kind of chilling. And what does that look like? Oh, the car just slides down the pole anyway. Alright, let's do... Sure you want to see Link. While in the air, Link can perform an upward thrust or downward thrust by pressing up or down. And what do we have? The sweet Death Mountain music going on? Love it. He can throw his boomerang to stun enemies and grab items by pressing C. Press tab to switch sub-weapons if you have more than one. I think most of the stuff is fairly self-explanatory. You know, if you actually take the time to try and figure it out, I don't think you'll have any trouble. Oh wow, I thought that would be one-shot kills for them for some reason. I overestimated Link's strength. Does that mean I can't pick him again? Oh man, there's all different skins for each character too? I should have known that. Holy crap, there's like 1,000 of them. Alright, well now we gotta go and look through all the different Marios. And so on and so forth. So that means I could technically be playing as, like, Super Metroid Samus. And, wow, his head is really strange looking. Oh, that's so cool. So what are slightly different versions of Justin Paley and Zero Suit Samus, Dark Samus, and Pit for some reason? So there's actually technically more characters, they just share traits with other characters. I kind of need to play as Super Metroid Samus, although, I don't know, it doesn't quite look like the same sprite to me for some reason. Oh yeah, well it is. I think it's actually, maybe, slightly retooled or something. Something's a little different about it. And we've got Norfair music. This is the best thing ever. I'm a little sad that it doesn't have the normal... Well, I guess it's not the normal, like, pickup power-up sound for her. That's okay. Hey, look, an ice beam just randomly hanging out here. I honestly expected it to do the whole fanfare when I got that. It's a little hard to not roll into a ball, though, by accident. I keep meaning to just go one down, and I think it's giving me two. Can I bomb jump? I freaking can. I'm sorry, this is just, like, too much fun for me. Oh, what does it do? I was really hoping I get a Hyper Beam for that, but... Alright, fine. Yeah, I can't even just, like, go through them. I was hoping I could also screw attack on them, too. Can I jump and shoot? Oh, I can't jump and shoot down. That's gonna be, well, not very much of a problem, but it makes me sad a little bit. At least you can still kick the turtle shells. Although, not when they're frozen, I guess, which sort of makes sense. Oh god, I'm gonna run out of time. And it's even gonna do the escape music now. Unbelievable. I kinda wish this engine was, like, adapted to other games, too. Like, take the same concept and just put it in other games and other maps. So what else do we have for Castlevania for Simon? I was hoping maybe Alucard might show up, but I think that might be asking for quite a bit. You can play as a freaking skeleton. That is awesome. What other Sophia skins do we have? I didn't realize there were so many. I guess the game's been on quite a few different consoles. I mean, it's original Nintendo. Was there a Game Boy version, maybe? I know there was a PS1 version. Wow, that is not what I expected at all. There is so much to this game, I can't believe it. By the way, this is completely free, and it's just a browser game, so if you want to go play this, there's, like, no reason you don't want to, really. It's pretty much ready to go, and since it doesn't cost anything, I can't see why you wouldn't play it. RD008. I feel like I know who that is, but I can't place the name all of a sudden. And what other Bass characters we play as Dr. Wily. Mr. X is looking like the Unabomber. You can play as Quick Man, which is awesome. 2 versions of him. And Mega Man himself. Proto Man, one of my favorites. And Roll. And Rocco-chan, I don't know who that is. Alright, well that's been all of the skins that we can go through. I guess I should probably play as Simon. But I don't know which skin to be. There's so many. Well, I definitely don't want to play as Trevor. Alright, let's just do him. Yeah, looking for meat and walls. Dude's weird. Double jump in the air if you proceed. No sub button. Okay. I imagine we're gonna get an axe and daggers at least. Whoa, that right. Double jump. You just said that. Oh no, game over. I kind of want to keep going. But I might have to play as a different character, though. I know I didn't really give Mr. Belmont a fair shake. Down and Z to dash. You can do a dash jump. Man, every character's got its own little twist to it. I mean, if you didn't know the the bass story. Did I call him Bass before, also? He's got a super fast firing arm cannon. I think I just changed the graphics and music real quick. Oh yeah, I did. We're doing like SNES style now. He never used to have a double jump. The shots are a little puny. Well, I guess that makes sense because there's so many of them. Oh, that's kind of annoying. You gotta shoot each thing like a dozen times. And I also can't... Oh, man. Yeah, he's probably not that well suited to this kind of a thing. I think just playing through with Samus could be quite interesting. I also imagine this could be a lot of fun to try and get through each... do like a full playthrough with each character, see how far you get and what the like pitfalls are. There's also another like Mario twist game called like Mario Zero or Mario O or something, and it's essentially puts you as if you're playing Portal, and you can drop portals and like use weird physics glitches to get through the levels, which is pretty awesome, but at the same time it's like it doesn't really carry the game, unfortunately, at least in my opinion. It would have been kind of cool to see these two games just like mixed over, like put them both together. Bill can shoot in different directions if you hold up and down while moving. He cannot collect a mushroom and will be killed in one hit. But, oh, his gun sucks. I was gonna say, but if I can get like triple shot and or flamethrower, we're gonna be just fine. Yeah, that's kind of hard to dodge. That dude always dies though. So you gotta do the Konami code. Who haven't I played as by now? I think I've done most of them. I haven't done Mario and Luigi, for obvious reasons. I guess I could play as somebody weird like Princess Peach. Can run if you hold X while moving, if he has firepower. X shoot fire. You think it means a fire flower, but same thing. Man, it's weird. This is the Mario 2 sprite, I think, right? I just remember the hand going up like that. Oh yeah, and that very awkward duck jump. So she really doesn't have a whole lot in terms of advantages other than crushing stuff. She looks very strange when she gets squished down like that. Also, her sense of momentum is just insane. It's like you're walking on ice the whole time. It takes you that long to stop each turnaround. So yeah, you're obviously going to run into stuff a lot. I think certain characters are clearly weighted a little bit in favor of, but that's no big deal. Dark Samus looks freaking awesome. There's not even a game where you actually play as Dark Samus. It's just shows up in Fusion, right? You'd think I'd know, because I consider it one of my favorite franchises and series of all time, yet there's all these things I just don't know about it. I can't even get a charge beam? I guess maybe I gotta find that. I guess you could sort of argue that you're like the verge of becoming Dark Samus when you get the Phazon suit and then the whole corruption thing and, well, whatever. That's the GameCube, or the GameCube/Wii series, so that's sort of to the side of everything. But yeah, if you ever wondered, like, on top of just loving these indie games, like, I know I sort of went into this before, but I totally was into every single console as it came out, back from, like, Atari 2600, so I know a lot about this whole industry, where it started and everything, at least I think I do. And it has always been a passion of mine, even when I was a little kid. And I believe it will probably continue to be till the day I die, whether I like it or not. And trust me, I like it. I'm just saying. I can't tell you how great it is that the music that's playing is Norfair. Probably the best music in Super Metroid. I think some people would agree with me. So good they had to reuse it in Metroid Prime. Well, a remix for it. Hey, I got a Varia suit. That is cool, but I wish... Oh, okay, it put weird little red things on me. I wish I was playing as regular Samus now so I could see if it changed my actual sprite, which it almost definitely did, I'm just saying. I was kind of hoping to be a bit more overpowered, just to sort of make a mockery of this whole thing. It certainly does change the way you play Mario, though. I'm a little sad about this little platform here. This sort of takes the point away. But I guess it was necessary. Oh yeah, what happened? I played as Link for like 10 seconds and then I immediately moved on. Let's try that again. I am going to wrap this up pretty soon because we've gone on a bit long. How do I hit these guys? Okay. Hey, I got bombs. You've got lots of bombs. Oh good, I can actually freeze these Goombas, because otherwise... a little bit of a risky proposition. I love that the sound effects change too. Can I hit them? Yeah, I can. He's definitely not quite as versatile as Samus. I love how he's got the, like, the feather flip too. Still can't shoot my sword, huh? I still have a perfect life. You'd think that would count. But yeah, I've never been like a Mario Brothers master or anything, so if my gameplay here is a bit under par, then sorry. Never really claimed to be that good at it either. I love that you can even throw it up. Little fine details. I forgot I should probably try using the bombs and stuff. There is actually a select button. Well, I made a select button anyway. I don't know what's up with those piranha plants. They seem like they're awfully generous. They don't really want to hit me very much. Well... oh, he actually dropped bombs for me, too. You gotta be a little more crafty when you're trying to get through playing as Link. And by crafty, I mean, like, use some things that they give you, which is not really being crafty at all, but you know what I mean. So, I guess we've kind of reached the end of this one. I mean, I think we pretty much touched on everything we needed to touch on. There's still a ton more to see. There are like a dozen skins for all the levels to look like, so I highly urge you guys to all check this out. Looks great, it plays great, it's really well polished. This game's been in development for years as far as I can tell. It's something that I noticed a long time ago, and I always wanted to try it, I just never got around to it. That was pathetic. Yeah, playing as Sophia is not really that easy. Oh, by the way, can you jump out? I meant to check that before. No. Okay, I was hoping if you hit select you could jump out of the vehicle. Love the music, too. It's weird, like, I have so many of these classic old Nintendo songs ingrained in my head, and they will always remain there. So it's always cool to see them come up in a different context than you're used to them being in. Pretty sure you guys all know what I mean. Although some of you guys out there might be on the younger side, which is fine. Maybe you don't know, you know, all the references that much, but still, it's never too late. It's also never been easier to go buy these types of games, especially with stuff like the Wii Virtual Console, and you know, the 3DS also has all these classics remixed and such. Although probably you don't want the remixed version, you just want the regular ones, but that's just me. So, I guess we're going to wrap this up. Go play this, it's free. I can't see a reason why you would want to not play it, like I said earlier. Oh, now we're on the Bowser level, huh? I really wasn't paying attention to where we were as far as the game goes. Oh man, I love that they use this music too. This is like a Super Meat Boy level. Oh, I gotta get that. Oh, I got wall climb. That could change everything. I didn't actually read that, but that's okay, because I'm probably not going to be able to demonstrate it anyway. Now just please add Super Meat Boy, and my world will be complete. I imagine someday there could be like a Mugen for platformers that has every single possible, like, conceivable... Uh-oh, this could be difficult. Yeah, maybe not, actually. Every conceivable, like, character from all of our favorite... Oh my god, it's the frog and everything. So freaking cool. Anyway, yeah, just to finish that thought, I imagine they could make some sort of an engine where you could just go absolutely nuts. Sort of like what Meat Boy turned out to be for indie games. So just do it with all the classic games, have every possible tile set you could imagine, just mix them all together and have an absolutely crazy time. And, you know, this seems like a pretty good start on something like that. But yeah, Super Mario Bros. Crossover, go play it. It's freaking amazing. That's about all I have to say on that matter. And also, of course, visit the website, which is www.indie-impressions.com. Check out all the videos, see if there's any you missed from the playlists. Uh-oh, this could be tricky. And aside from that, just check out the forums, see what you missed, have a good time, meet some people. Maybe get some free games if you earn yourself some pixels by commenting and such. But yeah, just read the about stuff for all of that info. Blackatoo, what are you doing? And of course I do have a Facebook page as well. If you'd like to leave a like on that, it helps me out, and then you'll stay up on all the new news for the channel, as well as get every day's new video delivered right into your Facebook stream. Makes it pretty convenient so you don't have to go looking for them, and then you'll also get those updates, like I said, and the occasional contest will show up there as well. And lastly, if you're an indie dev and you'd just like to potentially have me cover your game on the show, at RockLeeSmile on Twitter is the quickest way to reach me, but I also have a contact form on the website, so feel free to just go and say hey. I'm always happy to talk to anybody, so don't feel like it's a thing. You just want to hang out, chat, whatever. I'm good with all of it. That was an easier level than I expected it to be, actually. Well, that sucked. Anyway, that's going to do it for Mario Bros. Crossover for like the 5th time, because I can't seem to end this episode, but we're going to do it for real this time. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another awesome indie game. Talk to you later.